Hello everyone, welcome to UN College Digital Class. I am Manisha Manaswini Padhy, a lecturer in the Department of MCom in Finance and Control. So today I am going to discuss with you the remaining parts of marketing. In my previous video lecture, I have already discussed about the introduction part of marketing, the similarities and dissimilarities between marketing, and what are the things that can be marketed like goods, services, ideas, experiences, etc. Okay, so in my today's video lecture I am going to discuss with you about the classification of market on different type of basis, and next we will discuss the concepts of marketing, that is the old concept of marketing and the new concept of marketing. So let's start with today's video lecture. So this is the introduction part which I have already discussed in my previous video lecture. That is, the term marketing refers to identifying and meeting the human and social needs profitably. Okay, so marketing identifies and meets the human and social needs. So in marketing, the basic focus, the objective of marketing is on the satisfaction of consumers and maintain a proper loyal consumer base. Okay, so some of us think that marketing and selling are equal. They are similar but they are not same. Okay, so selling is a part of marketing. Marketing is a superset and selling is a subset. Marketing includes selling. Other than selling, there are some other functions which are included in marketing. Okay, so functions like advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, marketing mix, marketing strategies, STP analysis, marketing survey, marketing research, etc. Okay, so these are the terms which are included in marketing. So selling is also a term which is included in marketing. So marketing is a superset and selling is a subset which is inside the marketing. Okay, so I have already discussed all this, that in simple term, marketing can be defined as an exchange of transaction that takes place between the buyer and the seller. Marketing is a comprehensive term which includes all resources and a set of activities necessary to facilitate flow of goods and services from the producer to consumer. These all things I have already discussed in my previous video lecture. Selling and marketing, similarities and dissimilarities I have already discussed, and the next thing I discussed is the what is marketed, that is goods, services, experiences, events, places, etc. So today I am going to discuss about the classification of market. What are the types of market? So on the basis of area, there are three types of market: local market, national market and world market. Okay, so local market is the market where we visit daily locally. Okay, so if I need a soap, I need a toothpaste, I need vegetables, I need rice, I need dal, so I have to go to my local market, the market nearer to my house. So that is the local market which fulfills the demand of the local customers. Okay, so next one is our national market. So as the name suggests, when the transaction takes place from one corner to another corner of the country, nowadays almost all the products have national markets as the markets have widened. So national market, what is national market? National market means the products available nationwide within the limit of the country. Like something produced in Kerala is being sold at Odisha, something produced in Odisha is being sold at Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so there is no barrier in a nation. So that is national market, the products available in whole country. Okay, in the limits of the country. Next comes our world market. World market comes up when buyers and sellers of different countries are involved. When buyers and sellers of different countries are involved, then the world market establishes. That means if a company is doing import and export business, he is exporting something and another country is importing something, then that will be done in world market. Okay, so on the basis of area, there are three types of market, that is local market, national market and world market. So next one comes on the basis of goods. Okay, so on the basis of goods, there are two types of market. First one is product exchange market and second one is bullion market. So product exchange market is that where one market deals in one commodity only. These markets are regulated and controlled by the rules framed by buyers and sellers of that particular commodity. Example, wheat exchange market of Harpur and the cotton exchange market of Mumbai. So product exchange market says that the market where only one product is being bought and sold, like mandis, hats, etc. Okay, that particular market is meant for only one product. That can be wheat, that can be rice, that can be different type of dals, etc. Like here the example is also given, wheat exchange market which is situated at Harpur, cotton exchange market which is situated at Mumbai. So that is a particular product exchange market. Next one is a bullion market. Bullion market deals with buying and selling of gold and silver, etc. Example, bullion markets of Mumbai, Kolkata, Kanpur, etc. So bullion market is the market where products are not being sold, product being like commodities are not being sold. Here the gold, silver, etc. this type of coins, this type of currencies are being sold and bought, like the bullion markets of Mumbai, Kolkata, Kanpur, etc. Okay, so this is on the basis of goods. On the basis of goods, there are two type of product exchange markets and bullion markets. Next one is our on the basis of transaction. On the basis of transaction means on the basis of delivery, on the basis of payment of fees. There are two types of market. First one is spot market and second one is future market. Spot market is where the goods are exchanged and immediate delivery of the goods is given. This is otherwise known as OTC market. So OTC stands for over the counter market. Here the goods are exchanged on the spot. Second one is a future market, when the contracts are made over the price and delivery is given on the decided future date. Here on the spot delivery is not done. So on the basis of transaction, there are two types of market. First one is spot market and second one is a future market. Okay, so spot market is the market where delivery takes place at that particular time only. Like I need soap or I need toothpaste, I will go to my nearby grocery store. I will tell them to give me this type of toothpaste. He will give me the toothpaste and I will pay him money immediately. So there on the spot, on that particular time, the transaction has been done. So that is the spot market where the delivery is done on that particular time and the payment is also done on that particular time. Okay, so on the spot market is otherwise known as OTC market, over the counter market, because the goods are exchanged on the spot. There is no future transaction. Okay, so on the other hand, if we go to future market, in future market the transaction will be done in future but the agreement will be done today. Okay, so future market is a market where the delivery of goods as well as the payment for the goods is done in future course of action. At present, no type of delivery or payment will be done. Only agreement will be done. On the basis of that agreement, the seller will provide the goods to the buyer on a particular date after some time in future, and when the goods will be delivered, the buyer will pay the money to the seller. On the spot transaction is not done, future transaction is done in future market. Okay, so on the basis of transaction, there are two types of market, spot market and future market. Next is on the basis of volume of business, on the basis of quantum of business. First one is our wholesale market and second one is our retail market. So if large quantity of products are purchased from producers and sold to different retailers, this is called wholesale market. Here the products are not sold directly to ultimate consumers. What is retail market then? The market that sells small quantity of products directly to the ultimate consumers is called retail market. Retail market is smaller as compared to wholesale market. So basically this type includes the physical distribution channel. The physical distribution channel is that where the goods produced by the producer or the manufacturer are being transferred to wholesaler, then wholesaler transfers transports the goods to retailer, then the retail sellers sell them to the ultimate consumer. The producer cannot directly reach to the consumer. That is why the producer has to depend upon the middleman. Wholesaler and the retailer are the middleman which connects the producer and the consumer. Wholesale market is larger in size as compared to retail market. Okay. So next one is on the basis of consumption. So on the basis of consumption, there are two types of market. First one is consumer market and second one is industrial market. The market of products which the people buy for consumption is called consumer market. The customers buy consumer goods, luxury goods, etc. for daily consumption or meeting their daily needs from such market. So what is industrial market? Generally, raw materials, machines, equipment, machine parts are dealt in industrial market. Domestic consumer goods are produced using them. So what is consumer market? Consumer market is a market where the goods are sold which are of consumption purpose. Consumer market is that where the goods are sold which the consumer uses every day. For example, I am going for purchasing a soap, purchasing vegetables, purchasing edible oil, purchasing chips, biscuits, etc. That is for consumption purpose. That cannot be used for further production. Okay, so consumer market is a market where the goods are sold which are directly meant for consumer purpose. Okay, like television, washing machine, refrigerator. Any person buys that product for his or her personal use. Okay, so that is consumer market. So what is industrial market? Industrial market is meant for industries only. Industries will go to industrial market and purchase raw materials, machineries, etc. and then that machineries will be put to use for further production process. Okay, so consumer market and industrial market are two different things. Consumer market is for goods for consumption purpose only, and industrial market is a market where the machineries, parts, etc. have been bought to put this in use for further production process. Okay, so these were the types of market, classification of market. There are different types of market I have discussed. You must have gone through it. So on the basis of area, there are three types of market: local market, national market, world market. On the basis of goods, there are two types of market: product exchange market and bullion market. On the basis of transaction, there are two types of market: spot market and future market. On the basis of volume of business, there are two types of market: wholesale market and retail market. Last one is on the basis of consumption. There are two types of market: consumer market and industrial market. So next we will go to the concepts of marketing. There are two concepts of marketing. First one is the old concept and second one is the modern concept or new concept. So in the old concept of marketing, this is consisting of only three steps, that is the goods and services, then will be the sales, and last will be the profit through sales. So old concept of marketing is based upon the concept of selling only. Like goods and services will be produced, those will be sold and profit will be made. This is the situation where there were no competitor available. Okay, for example, I am living in a society where there is only one fruit seller. Okay, only one fruit seller is there. So that fruit seller brings fruits as per his wish. Okay, so as there is no competitor of him, he has no competitor in that market, every consumer, every people living in that society will go to that fruit seller only, because consumers also don't have any other option available. Okay, so here that fruit seller enjoys monopoly. As he has no competition, he will sell as per his wish. He will sell at different prices. Okay, here consumer satisfaction is not important. Here the important thing is profit. So this is the old concept of marketing where the focus was only on earning profit. Goods and services were produced, those were sold to consumer. Consumers are bound to purchase that goods and services. Why? Because consumers had no option with them. They had only that option only, where they had to purchase that particular product only. Okay, so consumers were bound to purchase that product, and as the goods are being purchased, then the sellers earned profit. Okay, this is the old concept of marketing, which is based on the concept of selling. That is, consumer satisfaction is not important. The important point here is earning profit, maximum to maximum profit earning. Okay. So next one is a new concept of marketing. This is the important concept of marketing. This is also called the modern concept of marketing. Okay. So here there are certain steps included. The steps are discovery of consumer needs, production of goods and services, creation of demand, sales, after sales service, profit through customer satisfaction. So these are the steps which are included in a modern concept or a new concept of marketing. The target, the objective of the modern concept of marketing is earning consumer satisfaction and creating a proper loyal consumer base. Okay, so these are the steps. Let us discuss one by one. First one is discovery of consumer needs. So modern concept of marketing tells that the marketing process starts much before the production of goods and services. First, a person who wants to enter in a business has to do marketing research. Okay, if I want to do a certain business, like for example, I want to do a textile business, I want to produce products, I want to produce different type of clothing accessories, then I have to do market research. I have to find out what is the today's fashion, what is the what will be my target consumers, and what will be they wanting, what are their needs and preferences. So discovery of consumer needs is the first step. According to the need, taste and preference of the customer, then the products will be made. Okay, but in the old concept, the thinking was that whatever product will be made available to consumers will be bound to buy them, because consumers had no other option left. But in new concept of marketing, the theory was, as much more competitors are available in market, then so a company who wants to exist in that market, who wants to create a place in the market, should provide products which fulfills the demand of the consumer. Okay, so in order to fulfill the demand of the consumers, first the manufacturer has to identify what are the need of the consumer. Okay, so that is the first step, that is the discovery of consumer needs. Next one is a production of goods and services. After the consumer needs have been identified, then the STP analysis will be done. What is STP analysis? STP stands for segmentation, targeting and positioning. At the time of doing marketing research, the segmentation will be done. The consumers group having similar interest will be kept in one segment. Okay, and after the segmentation is done, the targeting function is done. What is targeting function? Targeting means a new producer who is entering a market cannot focus on a complete market. The producer has to focus on a particular segment. The seller has to focus on a particular market. That is the target market. After the segmentation is done, then target market is selected, and as per the needs of the target market consumer, production work is done and the products will be positioned in that market. Okay, so discovery of consumer needs is the first step. Second step is the production of goods and services. According to the need, want and preferences of the consumer, different type of goods and services will be produced. Third one is creation of demand. So creation of demand means creating the demand, informing the consumers about the product, like a new product is available in the market, so they should purchase that product or something. So how this will be done? This will be done through promotional activities, through advertisement, through personal selling, sales promotion, direct selling, etc. Okay, so demand should be created in the market so that the consumers will be knowing about the new products and services which will made available to them. Once the demand has been created, the consumer will be knowing about the product and they will purchase that product. They will purchase for trial basis, but they will purchase. So by this way, sales will be done. So the next step under this is sales. So after sales, there comes the after sales service. After sales service is what? This is otherwise known as augmented service or supported service. For example, I have purchased an AC, I have purchased a refrigerator from a electronic store. If I am purchasing that I am investing some money of mine, then I will expecting that electronic store, that producer, that manufacturer will give me some type of servicing, free servicing, demo facilities, free installation, guarantee, warranty, etc. So these are known as augmented service or supported service. So every person purchasing something expects something in return, expects some augmented service or supported service. So if the manufacturer provides them with the augmented service, then the consumers will be satisfied. So last one is profit through consumer satisfaction. So here the focus is on earning customer satisfaction. Okay, so ultimate objective is earning profit, but the way of achieving that objective is indirectly. The manufacturer first wants to achieve consumer satisfaction and indirectly earning profit. If one consumer will be satisfied, he will recommend my product to another consumer. He will suggest my product to his or her friends or relatives. Okay, so this is the new concept of marketing. The old concept of marketing focused on only earning profit. The new concept of marketing focuses on earning profit through customer satisfaction. So this thing I have discussed today, that is the classification of market on different type of basis, and the concept of marketing, that is the old concept of marketing and the new concept of marketing. I hope you have understood the video. If you didn't understand something, you can ask me in the comment box. I will clear your doubts. Okay, so thank you for watching.